Hello and welcome. In this video, we will be discussing the 10 steps for completing your Speech-Language Pathology Clinical Fellowship, which is the mentored professional experience that allows you, the clinical fellow, to transition from being a student in speech-language pathology to being an independent provider of speech-language pathology services. In this video, we will break down the 10 steps provided by ASHA toward completing the CF and earning your certification, as well as answering some frequently asked questions regarding the experience. Here are the 10 steps that ASHA provides toward completing your CF experience. You can access this PDF on ASHA's website at asha.org. We will look at each step individually to understand how and when to complete each step. The first step in your CF journey is to graduate with your master's degree in speech-language pathology from a CAA-accredited program. You can begin your application for the Certificate of Clinical Competence anytime before, during, or after your CF experience. Beginning your application early allows you to take advantage of certain benefits, such as the National NISLA member to ASHA member discount. The second step is to select a CF setting and mentor. You may select any setting that gives you the opportunity to evaluate and treat individuals with communication disorders. Your CF mentor must meet special requirements in order to be a viable mentor. The CF mentor must hold a current ASHA certification throughout the duration of the CF, have 9 months of full-time experience after earning their certification, and have 2 hours of professional development in the area of supervision. It is your responsibility as the CF to ensure that your mentor meets these requirements throughout the duration of your CF. A CF cannot count any hours earned during a time when the CF mentor did not meet these requirements. You can check your CF mentor status anytime on ASHA's Certification Online Verification portal. It's recommended that you check your mentor status periodically throughout your CF. For example, before your first day, at the beginning of each segment of your CF, before each mentor feedback session, and before you submit your certification application. Next, contact your state board to begin the state licensing process. Remember that state licensure and ASHA certification are two separate things. Begin to familiarize yourself with your state's licensure requirements and start the application process. Before or at the beginning of your CF experience, meet with your CF mentor to discuss what kind of CF experience you are looking for and what you want out of the CF. Confirm that they are aware of the supervision requirements and will complete 6 hours of direct and 6 hours of indirect supervision per CF segment. You should also review ASHA's Code of Ethics to understand your responsibilities and your mentors. The CF Skills Inventory is what your CF mentor will use to evaluate your performance in the areas of assessment, treatment, professional practice, and interpersonal skills. Your CF mentor should use this form to provide feedback at least once per segment of your CF experience. On your final feedback session, you must receive a score of 2 or better on all skills. Review this document prior to beginning your CF to understand what you will be evaluated on. The CF experience is a time to hone your clinical and professional skills through careful examination of your strengths and weaknesses. Use feedback from your mentor to reflect on these areas and make adjustments to your clinical and professional practice as needed. Use your CF mentor as a resource. As a clinical fellow, you must work at least 36 weeks and 1,260 hours. A minimum of 80% of the CF experience must be spent in direct clinical contact. For example, completing screenings, RTI, observations, assessment, treatment, documentation, consultation, counseling, IEP meetings, rounds, etc. Up to 20% of the CF experience may be spent doing other activities, such as attending in-services or providing trainings and presentations. In addition, you must work at least 5 hours per week, excluding paid or unpaid time off, such as travel time, lunch, vacations, or holidays. In the last segment of your CF experience, you will have your final feedback session with your CF mentor. You must earn a score of 2 or higher in each area on the CF Skills Inventory to qualify for an approved CF experience. You will enter your hours online, Then your mentor will verify the hours and enter CFSI scores online. Paper copies should not be submitted to ASHA, but you should keep a copy for your records. Enter your clinical fellowship experience information into your online application. Your CF mentor will then receive a notice to log in to verify your experience. Once you submit your completed application, it can take 4 to 6 weeks for your application to be processed. Congratulations! Once you receive confirmation that your certification has been awarded, you may begin using CCC SLP after your signature. You have worked so hard to get here, so take some time to celebrate your accomplishment. Here are some frequently asked questions that many CFs have during their CF experience. Number 1. No, you are not required to earn any continued education hours during your CF experience. Number 2. Yes, you can have more than one CF mentor in setting at a time. Each CF mentor must complete the required supervisory activities for the hours to be counted, unless the CF mentors collaborate, in which case one CF mentor becomes the primary mentor and completes the CF report on the application. Both mentors must share the same employer in this scenario. If you decide to work in multiple settings at once, you must have the CF mentor evaluate all skills in each setting during each segment or have multiple CF mentors. Number 3. If you have not submitted your application, use your new name or address on the application. If you have submitted the application, you can submit a name change request form and update your address under your account on ASHA's website. Number 4. Enter each portion of the experience as a separate report on your online application if you change settings, supervisors, or the number of hours you work per week, such as going from full-time to part-time. 6 hours of direct supervision and 6 hours of indirect supervision is required from each mentor during each segment or part segment. All CF experiences related to your certification must be completed within 48 months of the date of your first CF experience. And that's all. I hope you have found this information helpful on your path to becoming ASHA certified. For more information, visit ASHA's website, asha.org. Thank you, and good luck to you on your path to certification.